Alright, hi everyone. Welcome to the Urbane Lab. We're here today with Justin Dunkel. He's head leader over at Paragon Properties. We're going to do a series of videos here for everyone to see straight up what's going on with Paragon's new social media project. We're helping them with launching a series of blogs, increasing their web presence, and online branding. First off, though, I'd like to talk about, apparently Paragon swept the floor last night with some awards, huh?
Well, we did all right. I think we had 15 entries into the Glass Star, which is the Great Lakes Area Star Awards, and I believe we won 7 out of our 15 entries.
And where was that at?
It was at the Kellogg Center in East Lansing. So it's where all the state apartment associations come together, and
Cool.
it's actually they have a conference the day before, educational conference, and then the night is capped by a dinner and an award ceremony.
Outstanding. And what did you win in?
Well, I think the most important awards that we won that I thought were pretty cool were the People Awards. We won leasing. A gal named Debbie Balliger won Leasing Professional of the Year.
Cool.
The maintenance team at Lakeside Village Apartments won the big property category. We have 867 apartments there, so they won the maintenance team for 451 plus units. Sharice Myron won Regional Manager of the Year, and we also won, I think, a 1-bedroom floor plan, a 2-bedroom floor plan, a curb appeal award for Woodland Villa Apartments in Westland, and then the nightcap was the Property Management Company of the Year, which was pretty cool.
Well, huge congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. It was good. We had about
to both you and your team.
Yeah, we had about 30 people there, and it was great to get them on stage and accept the award.
Maybe that's a little bit of a segue into two. There's been a lot of babble in the last couple years about social media and how it affects apartments and apartment marketing, and we certainly had a lot of success with that here at Urbane Apartments. But we were constantly being sort of pushed into a corner about, well, it won't scale. It works for you, Eric, because you have a small portfolio. Well, I think things are starting to change. We're starting to see all kind of different entries into the space. But this will certainly be the year of will it scale or not scale. To tell you a little bit about what we're doing for Justin and his team, we're setting up some regional blogs. We've been out to all of his properties and started to visit with his management team, because we think that that's a very integral part of this all working. And another really, really significant piece is management companies across the nation are constantly worried about, what do I do when there's a bad comment? And you know what? There's going to be bad comments.
Right.
But we can't keep our head in the sand. And sort of one of my first entries into this was when we launched our MySpace page at Urbane. And one of the things that everyone was worried about is, what's going to happen when they write bad things about us? And I stepped back and I said, well, that's what we'll work on tomorrow. And one by one, we worked on those things, and we started to actually create evangelists. And that's what we're hoping to do with your group as well. But the fact that you're open enough to actually address the comments yourself,
Right.
In front of the whole world, in front of your team, I think that's going to have huge benefit for both the overall success of the program and uniting your team better. They're going to see how to react to and respond to negative comments. Anything that bothers you about that?
No, I think when we first started talking about this, one of the first thing that came to me is we have nothing to be embarrassed of, nothing to be ashamed of, and I guess that's why I'm not scared.
It's a great point.
Are we perfect every day? No, but do we do our best to resolve a situation? Definitely. And I'm already doing this now anyway.
Sure.
We have a website, and we have a comment section on our website, and I see these, if there's a problem, I see them come in. and typically I'm the first one to respond. I respond directly to that person. Right now, I don't see any difference in doing what I'm doing now than putting it, I guess, in a more public forum. I think that actually we may be able to avert some future situations, and people can have a clearer channel to where they want to go.
So it doesn't bother you at all posting your response to negative comments openly where the whole world can see it?
No, I don't. I don't get to talk, either via email or even on the phone. Typically, when someone gets to me, the problem has escalated pretty far. Those are the people that I talk to on a general basis. I
Sure.
love talking to those customers because if I can figure out a way to make those customers happy, or like you said, make them an evangelist, we win. We do everything fine for the not so, for the average renter or the people that want to live there. But I love, and I tell people when I talk to them, hey, horrible situation. I'm so glad I'm talking to you. I need this feedback.
Sure.
People don't call me to tell me how great we're doing. That's the expectation.
Sure.
Anything we buy.
And what do you do internally when there's a complaint like that? Do you walk around with a big stick knocking people's heads off? Do you try to work through it? I mean, because I think there's also an underlying fear with the staff. Oh my gosh, now the president of the company is going to be responding to negative comments. Do you think that the level of competency will rise, or how do you think that'll play out?
Eric, we've got a good group of people. No one walks around in fear in our company. And if they did, we'd be doing something wrong. We're not by any means a large management company. We manage just under 5,000 apartments, but from a scalability
That's a great point.
standpoint,
How many communities do you guys manage?
we manage 13 apartment communities, just under 5,000 units right now.
All here in Southeast
All
Michigan?
southeast, and then a couple properties in western Michigan.
Okay.
But this is already happening right now. I'm just seeing it in a controlled format. But when I respond to somebody, I'll copy the regional manager. I'll copy the on-site manager. Maybe even a maintenance person if that's the root of the problem. And I'll typically point out to this person either, hey, here's what I'm going to do, or here's what the regional manager is going to do, or let's get in touch with the on-site manager. We're all in on that communication.
Sure.
I try not to
Sure.
solve their problems for them. I just bring them into the solution.
That's great, because you certainly don't want people running around in fear about
No.
things. So we're getting ready to roll this thing out within the next couple weeks. You're excited about it? You're not? Why did you decide to do this? Because it's a little out there.
I'm extremely excited, and I think our group is very excited, as you've seen when we've kind of been out doing the road shows.
Mm-hmm.
To me, this was a no-brainer, and this is a great initiative for our group in 2010. What this tells me right here is we're doing a good job with the basics. We've got the core business model in line. That being said, is it a challenge right now? In Southeast Michigan and in this business, really all over the country. But we've been dealing with it in Southeast Michigan for a while, and so I spent so much time because we've had a lot of initiatives over the last 4 years to really get us to the point that we are, and we've done some really cool things and some employee appreciation events and launched new initiatives. But I was really stuck at what was going to be the thing in 2010 to keep our people going, and give them something to be excited about, and to add value to the residents. Give them a community.
Sure.
And differentiate us. There are a lot of apartments around here.
No question. And here's what struck me about, from my side of the fence, that I wanted to do the project for you guys is Paragon, in my opinion, and I had not seen your properties prior to our roadshow, so I agreed to do this. I thought I knew what your property looked like and your sort of your product type, but I would classify Paragon as a great middle of the road, solid management company. I mean, you have some A properties, but not all.
Right.
You have different demographics. You're at on the east side of Detroit, the west side of Detroit, north of Detroit, and then also in central Michigan.
Right.
So a pretty good, just across the board flavor of apartment communities. Very, very well maintained.
Yeah.
Great upkeep, but there's a whole lot of those around. It's